I am going to explain today how I do water titration. It's very important not to do this. Don't use this method if you use time released or extended release or controlled release. If you're not sure about that, ask your doctor or pharmacy which type you have. You need immediate release. Okay, and what we have here today is a glass of lukewarm water and 2 empty glasses. A nice syringe here with the 30 milliliters on it. Small markings in between. And this was a syringe used to inject meat, like your turkeys and such. Got it at the Dollar Tree or Walmart, one of those two, but very inexpensive. And this is going to be really simple. We're going to use 1-to-1 solution, which means if you are using or starting at 600 milligrams, you need 600 milliliters of water. 300 milligrams, if that's what it is, then would be 300 milliliters of water. Today we're going to do 150. So it's going to be the medication. I'm using Lyrica, 150 milligrams. So I'm going to need 150 milliliters of water. Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do is take our Lyrica, hold it over top of that glass there, twist it apart. Keep it nice and close. You don't want any of that to spill. Twist it back and forth, squeeze it, getting all that powder out of there. Okay, and that was 75. Now we're going to do this second half here. Okay, twist it apart, roll it between our fingers, make sure we get all of that out. Okay. So now in this glass we have the Lyrica, the powder of 150. So we're going to need 150 milliliters of water. Now I'm going to take that plunger, I'm going to bring that bottom part of the plunger right back down to the line of 30. Make sure we get the right amount of measurements here. 30. 60. 90. Kind of squirt it in there a little bit forceful, helps mix it up. 120. And there we go. 150. Now take this glass, we're going to empty it out. Bring it back over here. Now I take it and I make sure the bottom of that syringe is touching the bottom of the cup. Stir it around really good. Give it a few pumps here. It's important to make sure we have it mixed well. Like that. A couple more times. Okay. So now we have created 150 milligrams of liquid Lyrica. So we are going to decrease by 10%. 10% is, of 150 is going to be 15. So we need to take that 15 out. Draw that up. Taking 15 out now. Get that just right. Put it here. Now move this cup far away so you don't get it mixed up with anything else. So now we have our decrease here, and that's 135. So I'm going to take it morning and night. Is when I usually take my doses. So I need to make this half and half, so divide it by 2. That's going to be 67 and a half. 135 divided by 2. 67 and a half, so here's 30. And 60. This is where those little marks come in handy. We need 7 and a half, so let's get it down here. 8, 7 and a half. 7 and a half. That makes 67 and a half here, 67 and a half here. It's morning and night dose. Good to go. So you can do this 5 times. Then you're going to have 5 days worth. Now that's important. You don't want to go past 5 days. 5 days is the longest that you should keep any mixes that you've made up. Make sure you keep it in the refrigerator. We don't want mold on it. Don't leave it sitting out. Keep it refrigerated. And a little tip would be, if you're going to use this method, to try it a few times before using your medication, your actual medication. Just pretend like you're putting it in there so you don't lose any of your medication if you happen to mess up. So try it a few times. It's really simple, and I hope that this has helped you, and you're all going to pull through this. You can do it.